notes, if you have a notebook, take your notebook out, right? Take your notebook out. Take your notebook out. So cash trap rules. Now, the beauty about cash trap that I fell in love with 6 months ago, almost 7 months ago, was it has arrows. It has a green arrow up and a red arrow down. Green arrow up is indicating calls. Red arrows down are talking for puts, right? Green arrow up, call, red arrow down, put. So, family, if price is trending, right? This is only if price is trending. So we have uptrends, downtrends, and consolidation. And you'll see an example of what those look like in some other slides, right? So if price is trending, rule number one, consider up arrows if it's in an uptrend at support levels. And we're going to show you what a support level is. And rule number two, consider down arrows in a downtrend at resistance levels. Now, if price is in consolidation, I'm going to show you what consolidation means. Consolidation means it's moving sideways. It isn't drastically going up or down, it's going in a horizontal line across your chart. If price is in consolidation, you could take up or down arrows at support and resistance levels. Drop a one in the chat if that makes sense. One's in the chat if that makes sense. Definitely take screenshots if you need. I saw someone just hit me up on Telegram, said to send them the PDF to this. I definitely could send this directly to you, but I also dropped it in the Money in Minutes channel. So you could definitely go and tap media and go to files. You'll be able to find it, right? Cool. So now you're going to see an example of what it looks like, right? So boom. Perfect example, family. This is what an uptrend looks like. This is what a downtrend looks like. And this is what consolidation looks like. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty self-explanatory. So this is how you identify an uptrend on your chart, right? It's going up, it comes to a resistance, comes back down, makes a support, and continues to go up. But this is how you know if it's an uptrend. As it's going up, if it crushes through this old resistance, forms a new one and makes a support, this old resistance became a new support, right? So when you know it's an uptrend, when old resistances become new supports, when price is moving in the market. That's how you identify an uptrend, right? Drop a 2 in the chat if that makes sense. 2's in the chat if that makes sense. Now watch the flip side for a downtrend. Watch the flip side for a downtrend. With a downtrend, you see price came down to a support, came up to a resistance, continued to go down. But as it went down, this old support formed a new resistance. And then it continued to go down. So did you kind of get that epiphany moment, like, aha, now I know how to identify up and a downtrend? Drop a 3 in the chat if that makes sense. If you could identify uptrend and a downtrend effectively a little bit more, just from seeing those two slides, right? Just from seeing those two slides. I'm telling you, once you could understand this part, finding ways to enter the market is 199. It's lit, right? It's lit. Now, so this is what it looks like on Cash Trap. This is what an uptrend looks like. This is what a downtrend looks like. Now let's look at consolidation, family. Look at the key difference between consolidation, between an uptrend and a downtrend. Consolidation, even though it's still moving up a little bit, it's moving more diagonally. It isn't moving vertically up or vertically down. Moving in a sideways, all right? Drop a 4 in the chat if you could identify consolidation. Drop a 4 if you could understand, if you could identify consolidation. This is game changing, family. This is game changing. This makes Cash Trap so much easier, I promise you. It makes it so much easier. Now, let's see what else is on here. Now, the alert panel, right? The alert panel, family. Literally, the alert panel is where the magic happens. This is where you get your trade ideas on Cash Trap. So, of course, they're going to call out, of course, the currency pair, And it's depicted here. You see it here, USD CAD and EUR USD is next to the word symbol. It's going to tell you whether to call or put. Put option, of course, is the red arrow down. Call is the green arrow up. And then it's going to show you currency strength. Now, family, this is how you know which way you want to look for. Say that right here in the example, there's a put on USD CAD. We want the currency in the front to be stronger, be weaker than the one in the back, right? So we want the Canadian dollar to be stronger than the United States dollar. So on Castrap, on the alert panel, the currency at the back will always be on the bottom, and the currency at the front will be on the top. So originally, if you were in IM Academy back before Castrap 2.0, when it was just regular Castrap, we used to say we wanted 1 to be weaker than 2. And if we were looking for a call, we want 1 to be greater than 2. Now we don't say that anymore. If it's a put, we want top to be less than the bottom. And if we're looking for a call, we want top to be greater than the bottom. Example with EUR USD. The euro is at 29, United States dollars at 14. Currency on top is stronger than the one on the bottom. If you see an up arrow on EUR USD on Castrap and you see this, you're good to go. It's more than likely it's an upward momentum. Also, if it's in an uptrend. So that's already 3 confirmations right there. The green arrow up, currency on top is stronger than one on the bottom, and it's in an uptrend. The trend is your friend, family. Never trade against the trend. You want to trade with it. You want to trade with it. All right? 5s in the chat if you understand currency strength and the whole alert panel. 5s in the chat if that makes sense. So we're going to get thorough. We're going to be very, very thorough, family. Extremely thorough. All right? Extremely, extremely thorough. So, 1 second. Now, this is something very, very important, calling out the price. If you're ever on with Matthew Thayer, Millie Mills, D.L. Woods, Arlette, Nez Vasquez, all of the great educators at IM Mastery Academy. And the same thing goes for myself, right? When we're calling out trades, this is how it sounds, right? Say we took this USD CAD trade, right? When we're calling out the trade, I would say, okay, family, we're going to take a 2-minute put on USD CAD at 317. We call it the last 3 digits of the entry price. That's how we're going to make our life easier, because by the time I said this whole number out, our entry price to get in for the sniper is probably gone. This is money in minutes, family. High frequency Forex. The market moves in waves, but the market moves. You have a very small interval for mess ups. We gotta execute, we gotta get it and execute, right? So if I was calling this call out on EUR USD, I would say, family, we're gonna take a call out on EUR USD at 553. Simple. Now, as of recently, I trade every single currency on Castrap except for USD CAD and EUR CAD, Euro CAD, right? So when we're rocking and rolling like Monday through Thursday, do I always do 2 minutes? Yes. That's just me personally. So you come to Money in Minutes and you see this face, we doing 2 minutes. I found like 2 minutes was a sweet spot. Since I started doing 2 minutes, we've been 90% accurate or higher. The last time I did 3 minutes, we were at like 87. So I've seen some change. I've seen some change. We're going to rock with it till the wheels fall off. If we need to make adjustments, we'll make adjustments. That was an adjustment that we just tried out as a family on Money in Minutes. But at the end of the day, it ended up working in our favor drastically. So we stuck with it. We stuck with it, right? We stuck with it. So normally when you hear Matthew Thayer, as you listen, like definitely go back, family, and go on his Go Live and watch his recorded sessions. He doesn't normally call out the whole currency pair. So some educators, you hear them say, we're going to take a call on EUR USD. When we're hot in the moment, we get into the Bakito, you're going to hear it like this. I'm going to take a 2-minute call at 553 on EU. On EU. So all I'm doing, family, I'm calling out the first letter at the beginning of each currency. Remember, these are currency pairs, the euro and the United States dollar. The first letter in euro is E. The first letter in US dollar is U. So I'm going to take a call at EU. Six is in the chat if that makes sense. 6 is in the chat if that makes sense. Beautiful, right? I'm feeling real great. It's my birth month. It's lit. We're gonna call out some extra trades on Instagram Live after this. So definitely tune in for that, right? Definitely tune in for that. So of course, this is my trading mentor, the man, the myth, the legend, the person that I was almost shell-shocked to meet this past Wednesday. Didn't expect him to be on my call out of all places, but he flew off the Team Ambition private jet, pulled up in front of his ring light in his 4 projectors where he does his Get Paid session on Go Live. And he tuned into Money in Minutes, and I got to speak with him. And he told me that one day, very soon, not only is my life about to change, but I'm about to become a future cash trap educator with I Am Mastery Academy. That changed my life, bro. That one conversation changed my life, for real. It really put things into perspective. It's like, when you about to do something, you've been watching and like emulating and looking up to this person, but then when that person literally gives you confirmation that it's about to happen, that's why y'all saw me shed tears on Instagram Live that night. I couldn't say, y'all literally sat there for like 15 minutes just watching me like hold back tears and start crying. I didn't even say anything. It's lit, right? That's lit. So 777 is the number of completion if you understand Cash Trap a little bit more, right? 777s if you understand Cash Trap just a little bit more, right? Hopefully this is all still recording. Let me see. It's still recording. Okay. Beautiful. So let me share my screen again. Let's go back over to Ether. Let me just press share screen. Let me move out of here. Again, drop some ones in the chat if you can see my screen again, family. Drop some ones in the chat if you can see my screen, like my actual screen, like the screen that's right here. There goes Zoom with the whoop-de-whoop. 1 second. You don't get it right. Some ones in the chat if you see my screen. Beautiful. Right, you see this screen. Beautiful. Okay. Now, okay, this is what Cash Trap looks like, of course. Now, family, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Good risk management. Good risk management. Nobody has came and DM me talking about they blew their account on Money in Minutes with myself. You feel me? But however, but I've gotten a lot of DMs saying I saved their account from them blowing it. Why? I feel like some of y'all are over leveraging. Like we're over leveraging, fam. Be very, very clear. Let's talk about it, right? So let's use last month, for example. 109.9, right? I'm gonna pull up my calculator. Let's do some numbers. Let's talk numbers. So numbers for the people that have been here, perspective for everyone that's new. So say you joined us. I mean, we're glad you're here. We're glad it's your first 14 days or it's your first time on this call. But let's say you joined January 31st, if there's 31 days in January, I think. The last day of January, right? I had to think about it, right? You joined January 31st, and you were on every single Money in Minutes session in the month of February, right? Say you use the same risk management the whole month. Say you only risk $20 that month. That's all you risk. You didn't go higher, any of that. You risk $20, right? So say every time you profited, this is just throwing a number out there, family. Say every time you cleared a trade, risking $20, you made 15. You made 15, right? So we took 109 trades. So you made $15. That's $1,635 you cleared. But we lost 9 trades. We took 9 lessons. So you have to you have to subtract the 9 losses times 20. Oh, no, I just times it. I'm sorry. Brain fart. 1,635 minus 9 times 20 is 180, right? So minus 180. So if you took every single trade using good risk management just with $20, risking $20, you'd have made $1,455 in profit on your account in the month of February. Drop a money bag, drop some rounds, and some of y'all don't got, drop some dollar signs in the chat. Everybody got dollar signs on their computer. Drop some dollar signs in the chat if an extra $1,400, almost $1,500 a month would, I wouldn't say drastically change your income, but it would sure help out a lot. It would for sure help out a lot, right? Beautiful, right? So the average person comes into this business and invests minimum $100. They're probably with IQ Cent, right? $100. So we say to risk at minimum 3% of your account, right? So simple math, 3% of $100 is $3, right? At minimum, even though the broker payouts are kind of iffy all over the place, at minimum, you should want to take either 60 to 65% percentage payouts on the broker. So example over here, you see on your broker, for everyone that's new, you see where it says the currency and then the percentage behind it. That's the percentage payout. So say we took a trade on USD JPY and I have my 3% already sitting in there, right? If I risk $35.70, I would make $21.42 in profit, right? So every time I press this call or put button, that's what I'm risking. If I win the trade, I get my $35.70 back on top of the $21.42 profit I made from clearing that trade. If you don't know what a clear means we successfully won the trade. So you'll see a green screen, a green box pop up, a green bubble, and it'll say your total amount earned, and bingo. Now, if we lose the trade, we take a lesson, you're going to see a red bubble. You see that red bubble is just going to say $20 or $35.70 for me, right? $35.70 for me. Now this is the power of compounding. Let me open up a new tab because I don't want, I have my compound calculator. So if you have not started a compound plan, you're going to go to compounddaily.com. So it's going to go to compound issue calculator. Why did I just click here? Why did I just do that? Compound issue calculator. So boom. Let me move this. Compounddaily.org, right? We're going to go to compounddaily.org, right? We're going to go here. We're going to go to calculators. Go to calculators, going to go to compound daily interest calculator, right? So for everyone that's new, and you went to compound daily calculator, oh, there you go. Move out the way. It's going to be so funny to see on YouTube and look back at myself. But so the average person, family, I starts with $100, right? We started with $100. You want to grow your account at minimum 8% a day. Now we're investors, family, so we can do this for a week, 2 weeks, 4 days. Let's do a 90-day period. So 3 months. 3 months of growing your account 8% for 90 days. And we reinvest every single dime. So we're going to put the reinvest rate at 100. We're going to leave the weekends on simply because we trade on Sundays. Simply because we trade on Sundays, right? So you click calculate and look at where we're at, family. With $100 starting today, February 28th, you could be looking at 6 figures. Starting today, so tonight, on Matthew Thayer session, you only have to make $8 today. Well, this is Monday, so tomorrow. So let's pretend this is tonight, Sunday. Tonight you have to make $8. Tomorrow, $8.64. Day after that, $9.33. Right? 8% of your account, family, you could win that in 3 to 4 trades. Because like I said, let's go back to the numbers. Again, perspective. Really look at this, family. This is how y'all are going to win. This is how we're going to 6-figure our trading accounts torso. Right? We risk 3% of our account to make, well, that's $3. We're risking 3%. That's $3, right? So let's say at minimum 65%. So 0.65 times $3. Wait, hold up, 1 second. 0.65 times $3. That's $1.95. Now watch the magic, family. So watch this, right? You only have to make $8 today, right? $8 today. So 8 divided by $1.85. That's about 4 to 5 trades. So if you go 5-0 that day and you use good risk management, you're gonna make your 8%. It doesn't take a lot of, so I don't want y'all to think y'all over trade. So I don't want y'all to over trade. Literally 4 to 6 trades a day can get you between 8 to 12% growth of your account using good risk management. But again, say you stay consistent all for a full 90 days with this $100 account. Let's look at what day 90 looks like. Day 90, you would have made your 4 trades. If you go 4-0 on day 90, which will be May 29th, you would have made $7,547 in one day. And your account would have grown from 94.3K to 101.8K. In the next 90 days, you're probably, no income plans for all my new people, or if there are any prospects on this call or YouTube. They don't see it anyway. My money hit different. I can make 1,000 in a minute. If you ain't trading and you tripping, you better get down with the business. But how you gonna sit there and watch? You trying to invest in stocks. You rather punch in that clock. So why in the world can we meet at the top? Shout out to the search really, if you know, you know. Right? Of course, starting with making $8 a day. $8 and $8.64 to $9.33. So what about if you start with 10K? A whole different ball game. Definitely, family, go to compounddaily.org. If you're gonna start with 10K, you'll put them numbers in and you go see what you're looking at. The whoo child. That's a Bakito on steroids. That's a Bakito on steroids. So, family, we just gonna call out one trade. Unfortunately, we're gonna go on Instagram Live though. I promise you, we're gonna go on Instagram Live. We're gonna get to the bag. You feel me? All right, it's Sunday, but for my new people, we're gonna show them what it looks like to see what a trade looks like, right? See if we can find something. All right. So me, I'm gonna do $5 just to show y'all, right? $5. So 2 minutes on the dash, family. Of course, call equals buy, sell equals put. Let's take a look at what Cash App is calling out. We got about 3 more minutes till a new candle comes out, right? Don't see any great setups. Well, no, there we go. Okay. There's a EURUSD that looks like a snap. Let me go take a look. And we're going to talk about this another day. So if you're looking at this, be Gucci, right? Let's see. So it called it out at 8:13. So EURUSD, family, let's take a look at it. EURUSD, let's take a look at it. Like I said, this is just a little dummy one. Don't use your actual 3%. None of that. It's not going on the record. We're going to start the record tomorrow, right? On the actual first. So I think this will come up to about, 831. Yeah, that's where I'm getting in. Let's see. Came up to 831. So it's going to go higher than, so 835. 835 or higher, family. We're going to take a 2-minute put on EU at 835 or higher, right? 835 or higher. I feel like the market is going to spike up in that direction in these last 2 minutes. And then we're going to get that sniper entry that we're looking for. If you've never traded with me before, I'm a very bullshy HFX trader. So a lot of y'all would have took that, you got spiked out unless you took it for a minute. But even if you took it for a minute, you would have been cutting it close because look, it's coming back, right? Boom. You got about 55 seconds left in this candle. So if you see on your broker it shoots up above 831, almost to 835, press the put button. It's at 830 right now. So trigger fingers ready. Trigger fingers ready. Have your finger on the put button. We'll make adjustments when the new candle forms in about almost 30 seconds. It seems like 831 is definitely the resistance that I marked up right here. It's literally respecting it so many times. So we're going to see. 833, I'll take 8. Well, it got me at 831. Who caught 830, 834? Who caught that? Who caught that? Try put 834 in the chat if you caught that. Y'all catch that? Someone caught 833. Let's go. New candle just formed. And there's the sniper, family. I told you it came up to 834, 835. And that's the snipe. That is the snipe. If you got 831 with me, it's good. We're in for 2 minutes. We're about to clear. First clear on YouTube. This is going to be a breeze. Let's go, family. It's that easy. It's that easy, right? It's that easy. Literally, constantly learning the skill set and applying the knowledge you're learning, you're going to win at this game of trading and investing. And normally on Money Mints, I play my music. We, Walk Them Down will be playing right now. But this is just a training for my newer folks. We're going to be full force tomorrow. Drop your clears in the chat when you've cleared the trade. I just cleared. That's what the green bubble looks like. Of course, I risked $5 and my profit was $4.10. So I made $8.55. Drop your clears in the chat. Let's go, family. That was a sniper entry right there. That was my sniper entry right there. That easy. So if this is your first night in the business, I hope you hopped on with Matthew Thayer. I hope you took your first trade with me and cleared possibly. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go, family. I'm excited for where this call is about to go. If you've been here before the YouTube era, just know y'all know we coming with it. I'm so excited. But we're going over to Instagram Live right after we end this live session. I love each and every single one of y'all. I'm going to see y'all at the top because the bottom's entirely too crowded. And the only time we look down on anyone is to bring them up. And believing that you can is a lot more profitable than believing that you can't. Trade House for life, Money Madness to the moon, and Fly Rich to gang. I'll see y'all on Instagram. I'm out. Peace.